Oh, my.
Remember the first time it hit you when you're in your 40s? You have to go to the doctor and they have to do the old... First time I say, oh my God! I'm just putting on the glove, Mr. Williams. I went back the second time. I moaned another doctor's name. Don't do that. They get jealous. Who's Dr. Smith? You're the only one. And I appreciate now when a woman has to go to the gynecologist, you don't want a doctor who has a hobby. You don't want a gynecologist who's also a magician. No. You don't want somebody going, how are we today? Oh, a dove. Whoa, what's this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, is this your card? I don't want a doctor who is a proctologist and ventriloquist. No. I don't want somebody going, how are you doing today? Take your hand out of my ass. I'm not a Muppet. Move it. Because when you go to the doctor in your 50s, it's no longer it's the orthoproctoscope. It's a colonoscopy. That's what W did. Yes, it's a video camera on the end of a roto-rooter. And it's going up you. Suddenly, you're your own Discovery Channel special. Slowly, we are going up Robin's colon. This must be what you see. Slowly, up ahead, a burger he had in '85. Oh my God! Is that a polyp? No, that's a fart, Mr. Williams. Don't be afraid. And then to go further up your ass, they blow air! Now you're a fucking party favor. Oh, Doc, give it to me. Give me all you can take. I'm a man. Give me 120 PSI. Wow, you feel like a piñata. You think little Mexican kids are going to come out and go, get the presents, get the presents. And I know the air's coming this way. The farts are going, incoming! It's not a... No finger! It's something that said, fall back behind the shit, wait for my command! Prepare to make the wet, sloppy noise! Because the moment they pull that tube out of your ass, you are an Evan Rude. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that colon flowing, rolling. 40 miles blowing out of you. You put on your pants and you're flowing like a balloon spinnaker in the America's Cup. Coming about, Jimmy, she's yar. And then you realize, oh shit, fire in the hole. Tighten up, boys, we're not going to drop here. No. Thank you, doctor. See you next week. Hold the elevator! Fuck you, you bastard! 7 flights of stairs. Everybody you pass, you're going, it's me. Dogs look at you like, all over, man, you're dead.
More butter, I'm all about that bass, more butter, I'm all about that bass, more butter, I'm all about that bass, bass. On Thanksgiving Day, I think it's pretty true, us dads can't make it like we're supposed to do. The dining room, we have no taste, we put all the wrong forks in all the wrong places. I see the magazines with all the recipes. My daughter, she could make it, but me?
Daddy, please.
So mommy hands me this and says you gotta stop till every inch of it is perfect from the bottom to the top. Oh yeah, mama, she told me don't worry about the pie. Don't worry. She said I'd burn them because I screw up everything I try. He can't cook it. He's gonna burn your stuffing is dry and your casserole's made of wrong. It looks like pudding. Discuss you'll get this base during timer and go ahead and move along. And so I'm all about that bass, more butter. I'm all about that bass, more butter. I'm all about that bass, more butter. I'm all about that bass, Oh, I'm bringing butter back. Don't try to wear those skinny britches now, 'cause I'm gonna pour this all over that. And I'm here to tell you every inch of it is perfect from the bottom to the top. Yeah.
That's our last shot.
That's our last shot.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
All right, everybody, welcome to the show.
The Charles Richardson.
No, don't stay where you are. Leave me alone. Why is my... No, so my mouse is fucking up?
You do want them to stay where you are.
I do want you to, well, stay where you are, but if you need to move around, I'm sure you're viewing us or listening to us on a mobile device, because that's the internet for you. I doubt very seriously you having anybody that's on a desktop listening right now, watching the screen.
Well, yeah, probably.
And nobody's watching that. They're on their phone. They're on their tablet. Mostly their phone.
Maybe a laptop. Possible.
Possibly, but that's a dedicated listener. We don't have any of those. Maybe John. John, you know what? John might be the one exception. He might be the one exception to the rule where he may have a desktop and he's watching. I don't know. Oh, I had a missed call at 103 today. 952-941-6324. I'll bet you they were looking for somebody that doesn't even live here. Oh, anyway. Happy Hump Day, everybody. It is the Hump Day edition of the Charles Richardson radio program. The number you can call is 813-699-5353. We are on Facebook on my personal profile, Charles Richardson. You can also use the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page and also the Charles Richardson Show YouTube channel. That's other ways to watch as well. We are also on live on the Just for Fun Radio Facebook page as well. Thank you to Scotty for allowing me to hack your profile in there. I didn't really hack. I'm just saying why would I be thanking somebody if I had to hack? Just anyway, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we thank Scotty and the Just for Fun crew for allowing us to go ahead and put garbage content. Borrow. There we go. We'll borrow it. Put garbage content on their profile. So tomorrow is our anniversary.
Yes.
10 years. And today's segment of the show for our 10-year anniversary is how many things I suck at and why she has not divorced me. We have not come to that conclusion yet. Why she has not divorced me. I don't get it.
Because I love you. Why haven't you divorced me?
See that? I have not answered yet. Because I love you? Is that the go-to answer? I love you. That's the go-to answer. Okay. We'll just leave it at that. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do a whole segment about why we haven't divorced each other yet. But tomorrow is our anniversary. Officially, of course, we celebrated it this past weekend by going to Disney, our favorite place on earth. Okay. You did
what you said.
You did what you said because we don't have a sneeze button or a cough button. She went ahead and gave me the. I said, and I just wasn't quick enough.
I
wasn't
tried.
quick enough. You
got to be quicker than that.
Exactly. we actually had a talk last night. No, the night before last, and it was about professionalism in this in radio and how I do my show. Yes, I do the show from a 10 by 10 closet. If you want to know the thing, it's in my house. I have all store-bought equipment. Nothing here is anything close to professional to any nth degree.
This is not a closet. It is a bedroom.
It's a very small bedroom. I mean, small. Well, you know what? Small enough to fit.
Size bedroom.
Actually, it's 10 by 12 because yes, this is the bigger of the two.
Yeah.
You have your sewing and Cricut over there. I got my little round table here. It's the L-shaped table with my stuff for work, and I double it as my studio desk. Got my mixer, got the cameras here, and over there, and I got a couple of monitors. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, Alyssa brought up a point that listen, this is not professional. This is not radio, or this is not.
Well, I'm not to discredit this, but nobody's expecting perfection. Was my point. And
I get that. You know what? Nobody does expect perfection in any sort of means. But my standards for what I can do, you got to realize I'm limited to the amount of technology that I have. So
Right.
yeah, this camera is not 1080 or 4K quality, so it looks like crap, or probably it looks not as clear as some other people. I don't have a green screen, so you're seeing like the Spider-Man and the Cobra Kai, and then you have a glare back there, which I really wish there's something we could do about the glare. And I think it's just because it's
Different
the
lighting.
plastic. Well, yeah, but we don't. Again, the money. That's the thing. So, but a lot of it too is I want to try and control what I can control, and that is, the audio here, the rowdiness that sometimes goes on with some furry little people that are in here. I want to control as much as I can to make it sound presentable and sound nice. I don't need the dogs
I'm sorry
barking.
that she's a little riled up tonight.
Well, she was riled up Monday. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's maybe
But it's
this is
not
not going to
every
work.
time.
Maybe this isn't going to work. She wasn't riled up because you said she was in heat or something. So her energy went down to the toilet.
Well, but the thing is, she usually crashes around this time-ish each night anyway.
Plus, this room gets really
So,
hot, which
yeah.
I don't understand how the hell that's the case. We have a ceiling
But it
fan up there.
does.
We got the AC vent blowing.
It gets super hot
It really
in this
does
room.
get hot. So, I brought in a little fan there so the dogs, because she made the comment that, well, the dogs may have been hot, or the dog may have been hot. That's why she wanted to get out of there.
Because she, as soon as I took her out, she didn't want to be in the bedroom either.
Mm-hmm.
She went and sat where your fan's on in the living room.
Yeah.
So that was my only thought was, well, maybe she's hot.
But the whole argument is I want to try to. This has been a dream of mine for doing radio. Obviously, getting on the air, getting paid to do this, FM radio, AM radio. That's what I grew up with. We didn't have satellite radio when I was like 10. But ever since I was like 10, 11 years old, I've been, wanting to practice doing a show, or trying to do some form of it. When my buddy Dave went ahead and started his own internet radio station, I was over there doing. Do you remember the Yahoo chats?
Yeah, that's where we met.
No, not that. It was we met on the singles chat.
Well, it was Yahoo, though.
It was Yahoo, but I'm talking about like the open
Yes.
form Yahoo chats. Did you did the talk button where people could talk and everything?
Yeah.
Well, apparently people rigged it up so they can go ahead and play music and play their own shows. That's kind of what I was doing.
Honestly, we used to do that with AOL Instant Messenger.
Oh, really? They had that.
With-
Well, Instant Messenger though. Did they have-
Well, I mean, it was me, Melissa, and Erica, and our other friend Jenny used to do it,
Mm-hmm.
and we would put music on in the background while we would talk to each other.
Right. Well, this here was actually a big thing because there was other people doing it. Like you had chat rooms designated as a radio station.
Oh,
Come
I've
on
never
here.
heard of that.
Yeah, it was actually pretty. It was actually pretty cool. So I got into it. Started playing music and talking up the songs and everything. And then it's like, well, okay, that kind of got faded out because everybody was globbing onto the stupid fucking thing, trying to interrupt everybody. So it's like that wasn't really obviously, but it was what we had. Then the first rendering of Live 365 came out, and there was a station that Dave started, which was called G Spot Radio. You know where that's going. And that's one of his first radio stations that he
No,
made.
hon, where's it going?
Oh, it's going to the G Spot. Hello.
It's going south.
It's going way south. And it went south. But no, it's like, so we started like a morning show, and we had obviously just really basic stuff. I didn't have no mixer. I didn't have no mic. I had a USB stick mic that I used, and it's like we figured out a way to do remotes. There was times where actually I found a place that had decent internet, and again, decent internet back in the day, to play some music. No videos, of course, but just play music and maybe even record some people that were at the bar or pub or wherever I was. But the point I'm trying to make is this has been a dream of mine since I was 10 years old, and I want to make this sound as best as I can to the maximum. Not just diddly daddly, oh, there's a bark or there's a sneeze or whatever. I want, I'm a little anal about this. I want it to sound good. Even if the content that we put over sucks and nobody wants to hear it, nobody wants to listen to it, at least the sound quality and the production quality is good. That's or at least decent. I can't say it's going to be good, but decent. That's what I want to try to do. and you over here saying, well, you can't do that. It's like, I can try. I should be able to control what's in this room, at least.
To an extent, yes.
Yes, to an extent. John saying, how are you, Charles and Alyssa? Well, we're talking. That's what we're doing. You can call in 813-699-5353. Skype line is pulled up. Thank you. But yeah, so we had that discussion. And it's like, Alyssa doesn't know where I was coming from. I know you don't, because you don't have that passion for this. Yes, you're here with me, and I don't even. Sometimes you enjoy, sometimes you don't, sometimes you're really talkative.
It can be hard to enjoy it sometimes, though, when you're micromanaging like that.
But see, when I micromanage, what am I micromanaging? I'm just micromanaging.
Sneezing and stuff like that.
I mean,
I'm human. I sneeze.
Well, I get that, and that's and that's the thing I got to look into. I got to get. Well, first off, you've made a complaint that the headphone mic is not, the wire's not long enough. I gotta get
my
that.
wire's not that long.
I mean, so yeah, there's things that I need to control in regards to that. Some things I need to upgrade. It's just stuff like that, and
I mean, you can buy a headphone extension for pretty cheap.
Well, that's cheap. That's easy. But I also want to go ahead and try to get you some type of mute button where you can mute yourself when because you're the only one that knows is going to sneeze or not.
Right.
And I want you to be able to mash that button and mute yourself.
Can't always do it super fast anyway.
Does it come out of nowhere?
Sometimes when I'm trying to cover my nose and push a button at the same time, I might not be able to do it. I mean,
you could try. I mean, listen. At least I give you the equipment to do it.
Yeah.
You got to at least look at that way. Thank you, Karen. Karen sent over some memes, so I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3. You're good. 8 memes. We appreciate it. So we have a meme segment today. Oh, thank you. Oh, man, I got some gas from me. Sorry about that, folks. Don't worry. You don't have to smell it. She does. But
I don't smell anything. I can't really smell them.
Oh, you're still stuffed up, man.
A little bit. It's not as bad today, and I'm hoping that tonight I'll be able to breathe.
Yep.
God, it was bad last night.
We're gonna talk a little bit about Black Friday because what's coming around. It's next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday, where you got the Amazon orders that can go through. Some places are gonna go ahead and be open, but we'll talk about them as well. We got John on the phone. John, what's up, man?
So I'm calling in. Do they win tickets to Disneyland?
Yes, absolutely.
Call 5?
You win. You win the tickets. I'll have them mailed out to you in anywhere between 12 to 24 months.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have
Take
a good
care.
Day.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Yes. Woo.
You really just called for Disneyland tickets.
I don't know. We haven't even been to Disneyland.
Yeah, we haven't even been to Disneyland. We've been to Disney World. Haven't been to Disneyland. When we go to Disneyland, that's gonna be one of those things checked off the bucket list.
Yeah. We were talking about trying to do it for this anniversary, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's one of those things you gotta save up for.
Yeah.
Trust me, Disney, no joke. You hear a lot about how Disney is expensive. Oh, you don't even know. You don't even know.
Yeah.
No, you don't even want to know.
Cameron was talking about her daughter is in regionals for cheerleading.
Yep.
And so they're going to be up there this weekend, not at Disney, but they were going to be up in that area. So they were going to try and go to Disney. And for the four
they're trying
of
to go
them,
into the park, right?
Yeah, they were going to try and go to Hollywood Studios. And for the four of them, just for one day, it was going to be like $800 or something crazy like that.
Damn! $800 for one day?
Yeah.
Don't they have are they Florida residents?
Yeah.
Don't they have a thing where it's like 3 days for $99 a day or something like that?
Yeah, but they weren't going for 3 days. They were only going for one. And I don't know if they have that going on right now. It's only certain times of the year they do it.
Yeah, it's true.
Because it's so close to Christmas, they're probably not. But I told her, I said, you're better off getting a pass.
To a point. Because they still take out $205 for the deposit.
You're still going to have to pay your deposit, which is pretty much the same amount as as a one-day ticket. But then you can divide out the rest of the payments throughout the year, and you can go a lot more than just once.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Theme park ticket, $109 a day, and that's based on slow schedule.
Right.
It can be as much as $130 just to go to one park. Magic Kingdom, for instance, is the tipping point, really. And now this is for Florida residents.
Yeah.
You imagine coming from out of state? Oh, you're screwed. You want to go ahead and stay at one of the cheap hotels? You're paying about $200 a night.
Yeah.
And that's the cheap hotels. $200 a night. I remember where they used to be like $79.95. And I used to get in there and, you know, it was, again, the cheap hotels are still Disney themed and Disney taken care of. But they're your run-of-the-mill motels and hotels that you have to enter outside. They have the freaking AC that...
There's no elevator.
No elevator. It's still your run-of-the-mill. The only thing that you're paying for is you're paying for the theme park. And, the luxury, too, of also taking the bus instead of having to drive everywhere.
Bus is really convenient.
It
or
is.
even if you get on one of the Skyliner.
But that's moderate usually, except
No.
for Pop Century.
Pop Century's on the Skyliner.
Yeah, but Pop
You
Century
can
I think
get-
is more is actually also more expensive than the other value resorts. They're a little bit more.
Maybe a little bit, but Art of Animation's the one that's considered a value resort, but it's
Yeah.
expensive.
Karen actually is online and says, "Nah, we do like we did coming from Ohio and go tour a timeshare condo and get 4 free tickets." I don't like doing that. I really don't. I really don't like
We've done it
at all.
before, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not for Disney tickets, but for...
Alex
Yeah.
McDonald is joining us on the show as well. He once in chats, this is why Disney's market cap has been cut in half in the last year. No value in a recession. Well, yeah, I mean they have cut a lot of perks. By the way, Alex, go ahead and make sure you listen to him on the TPS report every Monday night and Thursday night on the Just for Fun Facebook page. Or actually, no, I take that back. He's not on there anymore. He's actually on Rumble. He says fuck Facebook. Facebook is a piece of shit. But he's on Rumble.
That sounds like something goes on in your
It's
pants
not.
when you got gas.
Well, that's what I usually have. I have a lot of rumbling going on. But no, Rumble is actually another social site where there's a lot of fact checkers on Facebook. And Alex and Danny, they do a show, honestly, where it's a lot of facts, a lot of political, a lot of good stuff. Don't get me wrong. But if you're on Facebook, they're probably subject to fact check. They said they got kicked off of YouTube too. Actually, we got a call. Hello. Oh, am I sending a fax?
Feedback.
I must be sending a fax. That's kind of cool.
Are we doing dial-up internet here?
Yeah, exactly. Somebody's dialing us up. Somebody really send me a fax? Hold on. This is fucked up. Gotta call their ass back. Gonna leave a message too. I want to find out who these dipshits are.
Good afternoon, H.A. Writer. Can I help you?
Yeah, hey, H.E. Writer. My name is Charles. I'm on a radio station here, and you guys just tried to send me a fax. What the hell is that?
No.
You dialed 813-699-5353, and I pick up the phone on the air, and you guys send me a goddamn fax. What the fuck is your problem? What did I do to you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Fucking bitch.
She's trying to talk to you, and you just start yelling at her.
Yeah, I'm going to yell at her because I'm pissed. Try to dial my number. They know what the fuck you're doing. I bet you those jackasses have no clue where these things are going. Yeah. Yeah, he said Rumble only. Alex likes to rumble. He messaged, we would get about 20 viewers on Facebook, average 60 on... See, that's the other thing, too. You guys got 20 viewers on Facebook. Lucky you. And yeah, Facebook Facebook is not just about not allowing facts. It's their facts. That's what I've seen. That's what I've heard. So if you're not talking about Facebook facts or facts that are checked by Facebook, you might as well not even broadcast. So anyway, 813-699-5353. Thanks, John. Charles Stern. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so we'll talk about Black Friday coming up. Of course, we'll talk about Thanksgiving going on as well. There's a couple of other things that we got going on here. Excuse me. That I kind of saved on the profile. So if you ever want to know what we're talking about, feel free to go ahead and visit the Facebook page, The Charles Richardson Show, all one word. We got some Disney news too as well. One of them is about Jollywood over there at Hollywood Studios.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Apparently, Britney Spears, her sister, Jamie Lynn,
Yeah.
the younger of the sister, I think probably the more sane of the two, you would think. I don't know.
Maybe.
Or maybe they're equally freaking nuts.
I don't know. I don't know much. After she had a baby, she kind of fell off the face of the earth. So.
Yeah, true. Who, Britney?
No, Jamie Lynn.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever happened to her? I don't know.
She got pregnant at like 16 or 17 or something like that, and they kicked her off at Nickelodeon.
Wasn't she on Teen Mom or something?
No.
She should have been.
She was doing a show on Nickelodeon, and they wrote her off the show because she was pregnant.
Wow. They couldn't work with her on that? Come on now. Like, being pregnant at 16 is kind of like a fab nowadays. It's like everybody wants to see that. That's why they have Teen Mom. Because like they'll make a reality
want to promote that.
They'll make a reality series out of everything. Anyway, her Britney's estranged younger sister is swapping Hollywood for the horrors of the Australian wilderness after signing up for the latest series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Oh, jeez.
That already sounds stupid as it is.
I've heard of that show before, yeah.
Oh. Jamie Lynn is believed to be featuring as a contestant on the long-running ITV show filmed in rural New South Wales, Africa.
Australia.
Australia.
It's not on like a regular network.
No, of course
not.
not.
You don't really hear much about it, but I have heard of it.
It'll be its 23rd series starting November 19th. Bosses will be hoping the 32-year-old mother of two will reveal previously unheard of details about her relationship with Britney. The pop icon's misgivings towards her younger sister were laid bare in a recent autobiography, The Woman in Me, in which she claimed Jamie Lynn had refused her plea for help after Britney was admitted to a residential treatment facility, purportedly against her will. Jamie Lynn has expressed her own issues with the singer in 2022, warts and all memoir, Things I Should Have Said, Family, Fame, and Figuring It Out. Really?
I really want to read that book.
Really? Why?
Britney's. Just
why?
Because there's a lot of interesting stuff, and I mean that Britney was like, that was like my teenage years. It was Britney Spears.
Yeah, I know. It was mine too.
Yeah.
Mine too. I mean, her first one that came out, the picture that she had on the cover of that CD, she was hot in. Now it's like, she's like, yeah, you're an old bag. Don't know what to tell you.
Am I an old bag now?
Oh, we're all old bags. You're turning 40.
Oh,
you're
not 40 yet.
No, not yet, but you're turning 40.
They were talking about that at work yesterday.
39 and a half.
They were talking about my age at work yesterday because it comes up a lot. Because nobody believes that
but you really don't look 40. You really don't look, but you really don't look 39 either.
So Tommy
look
was
like 50.
like, "Oh, well, we should have a big party for you for your birthday next year." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "No."
Big old fart party.
He's like, "No, that's a big one. 40 is a big one. We should do something."
It should
be an
be.
excuse to go to Wings and Rings and get drunk.
Don't you guys have enough excuses to go to that restaurant?
That's like our place. Well, he's like, Wings and Rings are bowling, and I'm like, bowling wasn't our thing. It didn't work out.
Oh, stop that! At least I wasn't bored.
No, I I wouldn't mind if we were actually going there to bowl, but like hardly nobody wanted to bowl.
Yeah, everybody wanted to drink and
And they even,
frolic.
yeah, but I mean, it wasn't our vibe. Wings and Rings is our go-to. And
Yeah.
it's right down the road from work. too,
Yeah,
so
and,
it
you know,
makes it convenient.
They got a game room in there too. It's kind of cool. I mean, the Wings and Rings over there down the road here, it sucks. It doesn't have a game
Yeah.
room. It's just a restaurant and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, but the one up there is kind of cool. You got a pool table, got some games over there. Good bar, good service. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It does not beat. Well, I think it beats Mugs and Jugs now because Mugs and Jugs is kind of going downhill since I've been up there.
There's nobody ever there.
I know. It
It's
used to
like
be a hopping place
dead.
when they had it over in that one location.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden,
It's just dead.
I just remember you used to go in there and watch wrestling, the pay-per-views.
Because I used to go with you.
Had Paul go there. Dave came with us. You know, we had Christina came with us. You know, it was just it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and you know, the karaoke guy. You know, he was always a blast, especially during Sundays for NFL. You weren't there with that, but he
No,
was
not
always
for
a
the
fun.
karaoke guy, but the guy that was there that hosted the wrestling thing was pretty funny.
I think he was the same one.
Was it?
Yeah, same guy with the beard. Yeah, it was the same guy. And I think he's still doing the karaoke over there. But it's, again, like I said, it's like that location was kind of boring. Anyway, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. So let's just go ahead and continue on. But yeah, anyway, nobody cares about Brittany and Jalen, really. I don't even know why I've saved that
Well,
story.
see,
Maybe
to
it was
me,
slow.
Though I am interested in reading that book.
Really?
And yeah.
Okay, well, should read it. Read it and read it good. And then talk about it.
Because it's all the behind the scenes stuff that was happening and
But how much of that does she really? I mean, did she really reveal all? I mean,
Yes.
How do you know if it's all of it though? Maybe
well,
there's more.
there's a lot of stuff that's revealed apparently, and it's like stuff that was kind of reported on, but it was like stuff that was in the tabloids and stuff like that.
So it's like, it was
like
on the
she
tabloids,
was-
but we don't know for sure if it was
Like
real.
she was pregnant with Justin Timberlake's baby, and she got it aborted.
Yeah, I heard of that. I heard
mean,
of that.
And there was a lot of other stuff going on too with her dad, and like just she doesn't hold back.
Now this is Jamie Lynn's book, right?
No,
this is Brittany's
Brittany
book.
wrote a book.
So I'm also thinking it's like her whole conservationship, or I'm not sure if I'm saying it right.
Conservatorship.
It's like, you know, I wonder what she really says about that. That I'm kind of interested to hear. Like, really, like, I mean, listen, I get, you know, you're a Disney baby. You went on the Mickey Mouse Club. You had a hit record. You got the fame, and all of a sudden you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But really, is it that bad to the point where your dad was basically controlling you? Getting control, having all the money to himself, and I don't care what he says. I know he was dipping into those funds. I know he was. You can't tell me differently.
He spent all her money. I'm sure of it.
Well, I don't think it was all her money.
Well, a lot of it.
But yeah, I'm sure he had his. I'm sure she had her pocket picked a couple of times. But yeah, that would be an interesting. But you know what? Maybe I'll get that for you for Christmas. Get you the Brittany book. Brittany,
I'm
bitch.
interested in reading it.
I finally got the turkey.
That'd be a good stocking stuffer, actually.
Yeah, I finally got our turkey. Oh, not our turkey, but the turkey.
The turkey.
I've been looking
Turkey
around.
For me.
Turkey for
Turkey
me.
for you.
Turkey for you. I belong in a fucking zoo. So I finally got a turkey. The reason why it took me so long is because I have a Ronco rotisserie. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It is a really cool rotisserie which can go ahead and house or rotisserie a 14 to 15 pound turkey. Now the problem with this is they're very vague about how big a 15-pound turkey is. It could weigh 15 pounds, but if it's like a big bone turkey, it ain't gonna fit. It's very tight. So I usually go for like an 11 or 12-pound turkey. Fits nicely, it rotates nice, and it cooks really good.
Are you kidding me? Rotates nice. No. Every single time you got that one wing that flops out and starts hitting the burner.
It's
always the hell off.
It pisses me off, but it's my fault though. It's my fault. I didn't do the ties right. I didn't. Let's put it this way. It is a pain in the ass to go ahead and load into the spit.
Spit isn't loaded on quite right, and so the back of it hits the burner on the way around.
It's not even. It's like the weight distributed. It's not.
Plump, 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 plump. It turns.
Stop making fun of me. Stop it. It's not cool.
Just saying.
Stop pissing off the chef.
The turkeys turn out really good, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's worth the pain in the ass.
But the amount of struggle he goes through each year to do this.
And I always need her help. It's like, okay, I got the spit.
He's like, honey, can you come help me with this?
Take the fucking bird. And it's like,
the
okay.
only time on Thanksgiving he wants me in the kitchen is when I have to help him load the bird onto the spit.
And tie it. We have to.
Yes.
Don't forget tie it. We have to tie it with
the
strings.
Forget.
We got it. We got
Okay.
strings. We got string. I know where it is. Trust me. I went ahead and checked that box long ago.
Hasn't it been like 2 years in a row?
No.
With
It was just one.
I thought it was 2.
Maybe I don't think it's 2 years in a row, but I think you might be right. It might be 2 years. But still, though, it's. So anyway, like I was saying, we got somebody from Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. Probably David Manders. What's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you on the show. But so the reason why I only have like an 11 and 12 pound bird is because I put it in the rotisserie and it fits nicely. Normally it fits nicely. As long as everything is tied right and it's weighted correctly, it does well. And that never happens. I always have to reweigh it or some shit like that. It always takes an average of 5 to 7 times to line it up, make sure everything's there, and then probably 1 or 2 times I have to take it out because the goddamn wing is hitting the burner. And then you're laughing over there.
We've got a rogue wing.
You're laughing over there, and it's like, really, you like making fun of my misfortunes.
Hey, let's just make a comedy bit of it. It's all right.
But yeah, I got my 11-pound bird, 11 and a quarter pounds, and it's ready. And according to the guide that I pulled up and had everything there, is I think I have to go ahead and make sure I take that out. I think 3 days before Thanksgiving. So mine is 11. Well, I'm going to put it between 11 and I'm going to make it a 12-pound bird. Sunday before Thanksgiving is when I should take it out.
So don't forget on Sunday to take that turkey out.
As a matter of fact, before kickoff, that bird is coming out of the freezer. And I don't have to worry because the Patriots aren't playing this weekend. So I got nothing to worry about there. It's going to be just a regular football day. What? You're thinking the earphones are steaming.
I kind of answered my own question before I asked it.
Oh, okay.
I was going to ask how we're going to get that up to Jimmy's without it getting gross, but then we got a cooler.
We're going to be up. Well, yeah, that's true.
We
You're
still
right.
have to drive it there.
Yeah. I get it. Okay.
But we got a cooler. So
yeah, we have a cooler.
Stick it in the cooler.
Just stick it. Stick it in the
With
cooler.
some ice.
So, yeah, for those of you that want to make sure you do everything correctly, here you go. Make sure like I said, if you have a big bird, 20 to 24 pounds, you want to take it out the Friday before Thanksgiving. That is going to be in 2 days. Just letting you know, in 2 days, make sure you take the bird out. Here, put that up there like that. If your bird is a little smaller, between 16 and 19 pounds, which is that's most of what I've seen in Walmart and Winn-Dixie, Publix, you want to take yours out this weekend on Saturday. If it's a little bit smaller, between 12 and 15 pounds, that's a small-sized bird, take it out Sunday, right on football. And then if you have a tiny one, it's Monday. But I'm going to pretend I have a big one.
You got a tiny one?
Yeah, if you have a tiny one, make sure you whip it out on Monday. I have a medium small. I have a medium small bird, 12 to 15 pounds. I'm going to take mine out on Sunday. So Sunday, I put it. You don't take it out and just leave it out. No, what you're supposed to do is take it out of the freezer and put it in the refrigerator. That way, it's thawed to the point where you can cook it on Thanksgiving. So make sure you know, everybody, of how things work around there. Take it out on plenty of time. You at least want to take it out before Monday. On any bird. If you have a heavier bird, you probably want to go ahead and take it out this weekend, Friday, maybe even Thursday. Maybe just leave it for a week. Nobody's saying that, there's, because some people like to keep their cooler a little bit freezer. So yeah, right. Some people like to, yeah, exactly. Rewind. Some people like to keep their refrigerator a little bit cooler than most, which I think we do. We have ours a little bit cooler. Ours is at 35 degrees. So, again, make sure you go ahead, take the tack, take it out, and make sure. Now, again, if you're doing... See, that's the thing, is I never did a turkey in the oven. I never did it. I never did the whole basting, the 12, 18-hour cook, or anything. Oh, that shit. Like, I have to wake up in the middle of the night and put it in there.
Personally, I've never cooked a turkey at all, but...
Well... lucky you. You had mom and dad do it. I'm just being real. I'm just being real.
In many years.
I'm just being realistic there.
And actually, it was usually my grandparents.
Oh, okay.
Occasionally, it was mom and dad, but usually it was my grandparents that made the turkey.
Now, was their turkey always dry?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I know the turkey can really dry out. It really depends.
But they make it in a roaster, not in the oven.
Right. Okay. Well, that's cool.
Anyway.
Anywho, make sure you go ahead and do that. Now, I'm over here taking a look at Black Friday things.
Black Friday.
Black Friday is always an event, let's put it this way.
Black Friday matters.
It does. It does. Now, this is obviously November 24th. Now, there is going to be, according to what I understand, Walmart, Target, and these other major retailers are closing.
On Thanksgiving Day or on Black Friday?
On Black Friday. Oh, well, Thanksgiving Day, and I think they're staying closed on Black Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
So, because remember, Walmart's not 24 hours a day anymore. At least not for most places. So... For falls on 24th, blah, blah, blah. What time? Okay, so here are the post. Oh, no, yeah, that's right. They're closed on Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. They open on Black Friday. I'm sorry. My bad.
I was like, why would they be closed on Black Friday? That doesn't make any sense.
That is true. So, again, keep in mind individual locations do vary, but most of these stores are opening around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Like if you have a Walmart, they're mostly opening at 5 or 6, depending on the earliest. They're opening on regular business hours.
Yeah.
Target, they're saying 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. Excuse me. Sorry. The following places are at 5 a.m. GameStop and Kohl's. Those are what they're announcing. Best Buy has not yet announced their hours, but they were claiming they opened at 5 a.m. last year. So that's a possibility that they may do the same. 6 a.m. hours for Target, Macy's, Bath and Body Works, Dick's Sporting Goods on most locations, Lowe's, Home Depot, Ulta Beauty. If you need that makeup at 6 in the morning, make sure you go there.
Well,
make sure you get your blush and your eyeliner at Ulta Beauty.
Hey, a lot of people.
I can't believe I watched QVC today, and I can't believe how much shit these people pay for makeup.
I know, it's ridiculous.
What the fuck are these people trying to pull?
And I've never really worn makeup. I mean, occasionally I'll wear makeup for a special thing, but...
Yeah. But whatever. It's like, you don't need makeup. You're beautiful the way you are.
Well, thank you.
You are. So that's 6 a.m. Now, there's like one possibility of a 7 a.m. shop, and that's TJ Maxx. Nobody really cares about TJ Maxx. Nobody really goes there. Who goes to TJ Maxx? Old people.
I go to TJ Maxx.
Do you?
Yeah.
For what?
They've got some good Disney stuff there.
At TJ Maxx?
Yes.
I had no idea.
TJ
I know
Maxx,
Kohl's
Home
has.
Goods, Ross.
Ross?
Ross
God,
has
my
some good Disney stuff.
grandparents used to go
Burlington
there.
has some good Disney stuff.
Okay, all right. 8 a.m. would be your Apple stores. Go Apple. Yes, I did that. Nothing opens at 9. 10 a.m. is basically your warehouse stores: Sam's Club, Costco, BJ's. 10 a.m. opening. And there you go.
Well, if you need something at Home Depot, Black Friday is no big deal.
I'm telling you, it's
It was.
unless there is like a major freaking need for a TV or a gaming system that there's limited supply in. That's really
Or the hot toy of the year.
but there's really no
or
hot
whatever.
toy going on.
Oh, I'm sure there is. We just don't realize what it is.
No, there's no hot toy. I mean, you got the PlayStation 5 is still kind of in demand because they just started finally putting them in retail stores. So that's still in demand. I guess the Xbox too. But it's like you don't see like anything big come out. Like, the Apple Watch. I guess that could be a big deal, but you can pre-order that. The AirPods.
Let's see. Amazon's hottest toys.
Yeah, what do you got there?
We got. This isn't even anything good.
Yeah, I tell you, it's nothing good.
A remote control robot, a Barbie, some flying globe thingy.
A flying globe. Yes, that's what our kids need is the flying globe.
Joy Jam phone.
What's that?
It's a smartphone, like a toy smartphone.
Oh, as I was saying, it's not a real smartphone, is it?
It has some real features. You can take pictures with it.
So same thing with his Batman watch. You could take a picture with that.
I don't
too.
know if you can make phone calls with it or not.
I hope not.
I'd have to look more into it. It's only $40. I doubt you can make phone calls on it.
Yeah, I doubt that too. Yeah. Don't worry about that.
Anyway.
But yeah.
Let's see. What else is there? Anything?
Make sure you go ahead and poop out your Thanksgiving meal
The
before you go to Black
camera.
Friday, especially if you're going to stand in line. Yeah, there's not anything really that just blows out at you. And anything you can do, probably just go to Amazon and just buy.
Here,
You don't need. Nobody's going to wait in line anymore.
housekeeping. These are nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. Don't even worry about it.
Furby.
Furby is back, really?
Best comeback toy is Furby.
Oh God!
Crayola light up tracing pad.
Didn't we see that?
So this is a little different. The thing that we had was like a whiteboard thing and then it backlit. Anyway,
Right.
this is you put your paper, like if you wanted to draw a Pokemon, you put the picture of the Pokemon on there and then you put another piece of paper over top of it and then you turn the light on and then you can see the lines so you can trace it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That might be that may not be a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea for
Yeah.
someone we know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he does enjoy that kind of stuff.
He does.
Beast Lab.
Beast Lab. That sounds like Mr. Beast. Is that
No,
it?
okay. Do you know what it is?
No, I
Have
don't.
you
That's what I'm
seen-
asking.
Have you seen those ads for those Magic Mixies toys?
No. What's
Okay.
a Magic Mixie?
Well, it's a girl toy.
Oh, that's why
So
I haven't
this
seen
is
it or cared about it.
This is a boy version of that, where you have this little contraption in the Magic Mixies. It's a cauldron. But anyway, this
Okay.
one's some kind of like a flask or something. Anyway, you pour all of these things in, and there's a mist, and there's like some sound effects, and there's blah blah blah, and finally the toy pops out.
Oh, the blah blah blah. I definitely am interested in. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's just like it's a bunch of nonsense, and I'm
Bunch
like,
of shit.
and these things are like $40 to $60. They might even be more than that. And it's for a thing that does this whole production one time.
And then you have to buy another one?
I mean,
I really hope
then
not.
you still have the toy that was in it.
Oh.
But it only does this production the one time. So it's like you pay for this whole rigmarole and then it only does it once.
Sounds really shitty, honestly.
Yes.
It sounds like a garbage toy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And Stefan wants one. He wanted a Magic Mixie, and I'm like, it's girls for one
Why?
thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's seen like the commercials for it, and it looks cool because it does it has like the smoke that comes out of it and makes all the noises and blah blah blah. So he thinks, oh, it looks cool, and I don't care if it's for girls because it just looks cool. But then it's not really that cool.
It's not.
I mean, it's cool for like 5 minutes, and then it's not.
Yeah,
and then you've wasted, $60 or more on this.
$60
thing.
for 5 minutes. That's $12 a minute if you really do the math.
Yeah.
Just
and he's
dumb.
like into those, like the blind box things are really popular right now too, and it's like you don't even know what is in there.
It's a blind box.
Like, I don't want to buy it unless I know what's in it.
Wasn't that something that Disney did with the character? Didn't they do a blind box for a character or something like that, or
They
a toy?
do some toys that are blind box, yes.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like paying for something you don't know, and that's what that whole.
And then you end up with the same stinking one 20 times because you're trying to get just one in particular.
Yep. Yeah, that's crazy. I
Yeah,
don't
they
like,
had
I
the
don't
blind
like that.
bags with those Wishimals.
Oh,
Remember?
okay.
And we were trying to like
Yes.
feel them to tell which ones we had. It was the Christmas ones that we were trying to get a set of.
Yes. I get it.
It was Mom and I who was trying to figure out which ones they were. She actually managed to get a full set. I only got the Santa one because I wasn't going to try and figure it all out. I just bought one.
Yeah. According to this on MSN.com, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Exactly. There is
MSN.com,
these
sorry.
retailers are going to offer the biggest drops.
Fire-breathing Bowser.
JCPenney, if you're looking for deals, JCPenney will provide the largest average Black Friday discount with an average markdown of 59.1%, followed by Macy's with 58.2%. Now, discounts may be especially important, especially for U.S. consumers who've been walloped by high inflation, because you all know everything goes up. Kohl's is looking at about 50%, Target 32.7%, Best Buy almost 30%, Amazon almost 30%, and same thing with Walmart. Now, while JCPenney will have the biggest discounts on average, some other retailers have better sales in specific categories. So keep in mind, this is just overall. So JCPenney, take a look at. They probably have some pretty good deals going on. But don't rule out Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Kohl's, and Macy's to be up there as well. Because apparently they're looking at slashing prices. So everything on Black Friday, just definitely keep an ear out for that, because that's what we do. However, if you're looking for some extra money, probably not in time for Black Friday, but if you're looking for extra money, there is a company out there to pay you to make your bed every day.
What?
The jewelry company Shane Co. wants to make this a reality by awarding $1,000 to somebody who can commit to making their bed daily for 30 days. Now, to qualify, you must make your bed every day for a full month.
Some people do that anyway.
You must have the ability to provide insightful thoughts on how the daily exercise impacts your overall feelings. I make my bed to feel good about myself.
I feel like this is a waste of time because I'm just going to climb back in it later tonight.
The company says the winner can keep a simple journal, jot down some notes on their phone, or even vlog about it. The choice is theirs. Shane Coe wrote in a press release announcing that we're excited to hear how this little change can make a big difference in your life. According to the company, better sleep, making the bed can improve a person's mood, sleep quality, and productivity. Now, those interested must fill out a brief questionnaire on a link. The deadline is on December 8th. The winner will be announced December 22nd. Deadline for contest entries is December 8th. So where's the 30 days? I guess you have to do it 30 days before. Oh, you have to do it 30 days before like November 8th. Anyway, applicants must be 18 years or older, U.S. citizen or permanent resident to apply.
It's already November 15th.
Yeah, right. It's already done. So it's like if you haven't done it, well, too bad, so sad. They're no strangers to these type of contests, though. In January, they offered men and women a chance to win $1,500 by going on 15 first dates. So there you go.
All right.
15 first dates.
50 first date?
No, 15.
I know. I was making a joke.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think they made a movie out of it.
I heard you.
Yeah, 15 first dates. Right before we go to break, let me go ahead and tell you that the debate between Nightmare Before Christmas. Did we go over this? If there's a Halloween or Christmas movie, I think we did.
We
Or
touched
did we not?
on it, but
we never
I don't
finished it.
know whether we finished it or not.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But the latest update on that, besides the whole point, is
Yeah.
that the song "This Is Halloween" actually went ahead and has a bigger hit than the Taylor Swift track "This Is Love." Believe it or not. So how about that? What's up, John?
That's interesting.
It's not time to go to break yet.
Yeah, it is.
I'll just call and delay your break. Anyways, enjoy your break.
Okay, bye. What a dick today. John's back to his old self. I'm glad. Just because he said that, I'm not even going to go into the article. We'll go to it after break. Because he delayed our break, we're going to have to cut something off.
I see.
And that's not that. No, I'm not cutting that off. That's just, no, that's wrong. All right, don't go anywhere. We're going to come right back. Two songs, Sage Republic and Wicked Frenzy. We'll start with Wicked Frenzy there with Detroit Saturday Night first, and then Sage Republic will be our second song, and then we'll come back with some Disney news and some more of the Charles Richardson Show. Don't forget, good news coming up at the end. But Alyssa's over here like,
I'm sorry.
ready, set, go!
No, the headphones hurt my ears, so any chance I can take them off, I want to take them off.
You want to take them off?
They hurt my ears.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Off to grab a beer. We'll be right back after this.
Step into the light. Amazing how you move, the rate, the grace. You own this runway. Amazing how you flirt, flash that skirt, and how you charge that shirt. Turning on your heels, the glance, the feel. to the light. Amazing how you move, parade the grace you own this runway. Amazing how you flirt, flash that skirt, and how you charge that shirt. Turning on your heels, the glance, they feel like a red hot show. They can't see what you do to make it glow. Stilettos on your feet are all you need to take the heat. Hold on, I'll never go away. When it gets too hot, we're running from the game, and we'll hide behind the frame until every spot's retouched and erased. We'll be running from the game, from the record down the runway. In the spotlight, you will shine anyway. When I zoom in, pixels breaking down, wrinkled frowns, look at the state you're in. The needles in your blouse freak me out, don't even make you pout. Keeping up the mask, your one true task, it's almost real. They couldn't even guess how fake it feels. It fits you like a glove, his face made up in Photoshop. Hold on, I'll never go away. When it gets inside, we're running from the game, and we'll hide behind the frame until every spot's retouched and erased. We'll be running from the game, from the record down the runway. In the spotlight, you will shine anyway. Don't give me your dark-faced lies. If you want me to be here, if you want me to come close, stop powdering. Running from the game, and we'll hide behind the frame until every spot's retouched and erased. We'll be running from the game, from the record down the runway. In the spotlight, you will shine anyway. I stumbled in at 2 a.m. all drunk and full of smoke. My wife said I have had enough. That said I'm sick. Get out! So I stumbled down to Kelly's boat across the edge of town, and I told the boys my story, and we had another round. Now drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and fight. We'll drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and fight. And if I see a pretty girl, I'll sleep with her tonight. Yes, I'll drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and fight. And Mary McGregor, well, she was a pretty whore. She'd always greet you with a smile and never lock her door. But on the day she died, all the men in town did weep. For Mary McGregor finally got some sleep. Now we'll drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and fight. We'll drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and fight. And if I see a pretty girl, I'll sleep with her tonight. Yes, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and fight. told. I gave her my heart, and she gave me a cold. So now I sit standing here out in the pouring rain. I'll stumble back to Kelly's Club and cry away me pain.
Don't be a pussy. Call Charles now. 813-699-5353.
All right, welcome back. Second hour. We're fully into second hour of the Charles Richardson radio program. 813-699-5353. I don't know why I'm repeating it, but whatever. Some people don't get it the first time. They get it the second or third time, but I'm not going to repeat it again. Oh. Hope you all having a great hump day out there. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. We're almost there. We're just going to keep forging forward, like push and shove and push and shove and do everything else too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at Black Friday stuff, I'm kind of over Black Friday. Hey, I actually saw a video of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree being hauled in on a flatbed.
Oh, really?
It was interesting because it's like they're coming into this road. I mean, you know Manhattan. It's all crammed all over the place.
Right.
So it's like they literally have like 50 people just directing this semi-trailer, this flatbed on there.
That's crazy.
And if you weren't sure if you saw this thing on the highway and you weren't sure if it was the tree, it says right there, Rockefeller Center tree on the side. I mean, it's nice, cool logo and everything, but it says right there on the dress, on the skirt that's holding the tree down, Rockefeller Center tree. So it just
they want everybody to know.
Yeah, just in case if you
that's what that is.
Any doubt, if it said Rockefeller Center, that was the tree that just came through. An 80-foot tall Norway spruce. It is. It's insane. And it will be lit up right after Thanksgiving.
I guess they're after Thanksgiving, people.
They must be. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Taco Bell's releasing 3 new menu items for the holiday season. No, it has nothing to do with Starbucks. Or pumpkin spice, for that matter.
Is it peppermint?
Oh, you... How dare you?
Peppermint tacos.
Peppermint... Yes. You nailed it. You nailed it, honey. It's a peppermint fucking taco. Peppermint flavored meat. Can you imagine that?
That sounds absolutely disgusting.
That's wrong. That's now unless it's like a peppermint milkshake, which Taco Bell didn't have. You know what? That's something I'm really disappointed in. I'm really disappointed in Taco Bell not having much of a dessert thing. I remember they used to have the Choco Taco as their dessert thing.
Oh no, but they got
gone.
They got those Cinnabon things.
Oh, the Cinnabon things. That's one thing. That's one thing.
Oh, but those are so good.
Even Burger King offers you at least ice cream and a Reese's pie.
And they also have the apple and pinatas.
Yeah, that's
Caramel
true.
Apple and pinatas. Those
Actually,
are so good.
I don't know if they do anymore.
Oh, if they took those off the menu, that's wrong.
I'll find out right now.
I haven't had one in a while, but they're so good. They're better than McDonald's apple pies.
Yeah. Hang on. Keith just sent me... Raw talk. Hold on a second. We've been trying to get on Alien X Radio here for the past couple of shows, and it's like we're having some server difficulties with Alien X and over there on the UG.media
Having
page.
a problem over there, hon?
Yeah, having a problem. Talk. I hate it when I can't see what I'm typing. So I have to be very careful. I'm not one of these people that puts like 4 fingers on the keyboard. Do you know those people? I can't do it.
It depends on what I'm doing. I taught myself hunt and peck.
No, nothing. Yeah. Anyway, no, it's not
I
working.
use 2 fingers on each hand.
Let me see.
So
here.
4 fingers altogether, but not 8.
Oh, try the user password. User's password. Interesting. I like that. I don't have a well. He said it was on. I got to talk with him. We'll see if this is it. I wonder if this is it. Connecting. Streamers connecting to server. It's not doing its thing. Anyway. I'll figure it out later. We're in the middle of a show. Sort of. See, this is one of the things I'm kicking myself in because I'm like, whatever.
That was your
It was. Back to talking about peppermint tacos.
peppermint taco.
Yeah, right.
The empanadas.
The empanadas, right. Yeah, empanadas. That's why I went on there. And I saw Keith's message and it was like, what the hell's going on? So, all right. So, start order. Breakfast, veggie, cravings, group drinks, sides, and sweets. Here we go. Cheese, nacho dip, pinatas, strawberry twist, cinnamon Cinnabon delights. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. They took it out.
How? Why?
They got cinnamon twists.
Those things are
Empanadas
so good.
Gone.
So good.
Gone.
Caramel, apple, and pinatas.
Yes.
Those are delicious.
But I'm saying it's like that
That's
is
it.
just the bullshit that they're trying to do. Well, apparently they're keeping their Mexican pizza around, but not the empanadas. Oh, God. Anyway, according to the fast food blogger Marky Devo, MARKIE_Devo, DEVO. According to that, Taco Bell is releasing 2 new food offerings along with a new beverage. The post reveals that these options will be slated to drop tomorrow on the 16th, while the drink will be available in early December. I don't know why, but whatever. So on the 14th, which apparently they released already, is an app-exclusive Nacho Fries Lovers Pass. $10 for a regular Nacho Fries every day for 30 days.
Okay. That's not a new item.
That's not new. Yeah, that's not a new item. Hold on a second. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. The first new item coming down the pike is Taco Bell's grilled cheese nacho fries. Now, these fries will feature a 3-cheese blend, nacho cheese, a choice of meat, a creamy chipotle sauce, a combination that's grilled and placed back into the tray. So it's kind of like chili cheese fries, except nacho. It's a Taco Bell version. Also coming to Taco Bell is the rolled chicken tacos deluxe cravings box.
Wait, is that like a taquito?
I believe so.
Ooh, that sounds good.
This meal will consist of, it's a taquito. Pretty much, it's what it looks like. This will consist of 2 rolled chicken tacos with 1 dipping sauce, a beefy 5-layer burrito, cinnamon twist, and a medium drink. Now, then in December is when we all get into the frenzy. It will go ahead and release a new freeze drink with the debut of Double Berry Freeze. This will have wild strawberry with blue raspberry swirl.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Now, beyond launching 3 new menu items, Taco Bell is also rolling out its Nacho Fries Lovers Pass on the 14th. Available exclusively on the fast food chain's app, this $10 subscription will unlock 30 consecutive days of nacho fries for customers. The pass will be available for purchase between November 4th and December 4th. Sure enough, fans didn't hold back on their excitement in regards to news. One Instagrammer commented, "OMG, I'm trying those fries that day." And another one said, "Grilled cheese nacho fries is a combo of my 2 favorite items." Yeah, you like the grilled cheese, and the fries are not bad too.
The grilled cheese Burrito, yeah, that's pretty good.
Meanwhile, a few others highlighted the return of Taco Bell's rolled chicken tacos, which came back for a limited time in September. So they did have it back in September, I guess. They're just bringing it back now.
Gotcha.
Taco Bell upcoming new items are following the release of the steak and bacon grilled cheese burrito, which was quietly added to menus in October. Shh, don't tell anybody, because we don't want to sell many of those.
Very, very quiet.
We're hunting burritos. We're eating burritos and farting them out. This limited time burrito features a flour tortilla filled with marinated grilled steak, potatoes, chipotle sauce, nacho cheese sauce, reduced fat sour cream, and a 3-cheese blend. Then, the 3-cheese blend and bacon are grilled on top. Customers can order this item on its own or as part of a combo meal that includes the burrito, a crunchy taco, and a large fountain drink. So there you go. For those of you who want to punish your toilet for Taco Bell, you go right ahead. There's a couple of new items being added. So, booyah. Go ahead and eat your heart out and poop your ass out. All right. Let's see here. I did that Tenet from Hell last show. We didn't do that. I'm trying to catch up on all the stuff too on top of that. Oh man. All right. So I do want to get to Disney news, but there's a couple of things I want to touch on first, maybe even quickly. Number one, there's from the Huffington Post, a Michigan hair salon is hit with a discrimination charge for rejecting trans clients. Now, I'm going to be very, very honest. I am not a fan of transgender because I think it's a mental illness. I really do. Now, if you're over here as an adult and say, I'm a female living in a male's body, I need to cut my wee-wee off. Listen, I can't tell you what to do. I really can't. I just think it's a shame that you have to mutilate your body that God gave you because you feel of something different. But whatever. I think it is something of an illness. I really do.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I don't think you should be discriminated on. Okay? So, yes, I'm not a fan or I don't agree with transgender. Mm-hmm. You want to be gay, be gay. If you want to be a cross-dresser, be a cross-dresser. But stop making this made-up sex, this made-up gender is male and female, period. Yeah. And how do we determine male or female? Is the one specific sex organ. That's it. And why do you have to fuck with that? I don't know. Anyway, there's a hair salon in northern Michigan that's facing a discrimination charge from the State Department of Civil Rights after its owner posted on social media earlier this year that anyone identifying other than a man or woman is not welcome at her business. The department claims that the charge filed Wednesday that Traverse City's Studio 8 Hair Lab violated the state's Civil Rights Act in a Facebook post in July from its owner, Christine Geiger, by unlawfully discriminating against 3 claimees or claimants, whatever. The post, which is no longer available, read, "If a human identifies as anything other than a man or woman, please seek services at a local pet groomer. You are not welcome at this salon, period.
Well, that's going way too far.
That's a little bit, yeah. Should you request to have a particular pronoun used, please note we may simply refer to you as hey you." I find this post funny, but yeah, I get it. It's like it needs to be a little PC. Yeah. A little political correctness. And believe me, I'm not one for that. But if you're running a business, you kind of want to stay out of the limelight on this. You want to be yourself, you go ahead and post shit like this all day long. Yeah. Doesn't bother me at all. As a matter of fact, I'll probably laugh along with it because it's like, go see a pet groomer. That's fun. That's kind of funny.
That's taking it a bit too far.
Well, yeah, for a business, it is. But
I think for anybody to say that's taking it a bit too far.
No. I mean, again, like I said, I believe it should be man and women. Men and women, that's it.
I do too, but I still think that's taking it a bit too far.
Yeah, I think they were just disgruntled, to be honest with you. A hearing will now be scheduled before an administrative law judge who will issue a recommendation after hearing the merits of the complaint, according to the Civil Rights Department. The recommendation will then go before Michigan's Civil Rights Commission to either adopt or make their own ruling. Penalties, according to the complaint, could include monetary compensation for the claimant's emotional distress and mental anguish sustained by the discrimination. What if they already had emotional distress? That's the reason why they became what they were, what they are, is, whatever pronoun. The department also allows for any relief, quote, as the commission seems just and proper, unquote, which could include additional fees and a recommendation that the business license be suspended. Geiger, who did not respond to a request by comment by email, filed her own complaint against the city of Traverse City and the 3 individuals on October 25th. The complaint accuses the city and 3 of its residents for violating the salon's First Amendment rights for filing civil rights complaints, according to the lawsuit obtained by the Associated Press. There we go. Now it's like First Amendment. I can say what I feel. I can refuse service to anybody. Isn't that one of the business rules? I can refuse service to anybody. And that right there, those two are going to go clash against each other. It's really going to clash. Her attorney, David Delaney, told the AP that Geiger was exercising free speech and that the comments reflected her, quote, religious beliefs. He added that, well, I didn't see anything religious about that. No. I just saw hate.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a Christian and I do not believe in men and women and I refuse to serve them. Okay, that's a little bit better. You're still, you're still getting the point across, but also basing it nicely. He added that Geiger never physically blocked anyone from entering her business. Okay. In a July interview with the Associated Press, Geiger stood by her posts and said small business owners should be free to serve whomever they wish. Didn't we go ahead and do a story about a restaurant imposing a tax for not parenting?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And there was also there's been numerous places that won't serve gay or transgender or whatever for religious reasons, or so they claim.
Well, I believe we also had somebody in a circuit as in the tax collectors or at one of those places where the person had a religion denied marriage certificates because of their personal thing. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Now, I don't know what ended up happening. I think she was fired or something like. Oh no, she couldn't have been fired because that's a violation of her. So, but I think she went on to do whatever.
Yeah.
Geiger also went ahead and quote says, I just don't want the woke dollar. I'd rather not be as busy than to have to do services that I don't agree with. Michigan's Elliott Larson Civil Rights Act prohibits discrimination in employment, housing, and public services based on religion, race, color, national origin, age, sex, height, weight, familial status, or marital status. But I don't see gender. Oh, sex. Excuse me. That's gender. Yeah. But the thing is, you could still go ahead and refuse to serve whoever you want to serve.
Right.
So it's a lot of this is clashing. It really is. Just because she's out there saying it, just like, hey, no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Right.
I come in without a shirt. You're gonna. Well, that's a violation.
Just like when COVID was really bad, and they were like, "Oh, well, if you can't come into this place without a mask." And people were like, "Oh, well,
yeah, fuck you. I'm not gonna wear a mask."
Yeah, I mean, it's the same kind of thing.
Yep, it's crazy. It really is. The executive director of the Michigan Department of Civil Rights, John Johnson, great name, told reporters Wednesday that Studio 8 violated the law by denying their services based on sex. The Civil Rights Act was amended earlier this year by the Michigan legislature to further add protection for sexual orientation and gender identity and expression. The legislation was not given immediate effect, which would have required Republican lawmakers to side with the Democratic Party. Won't take effect until February 2024. So, hey, it's not happened yet. Listen, I have mixed feelings and mixed emotions about this. Again, I'm not for transgender. I don't think it's right. don't believe in it. I know it's a thing now. It's not going away. More and more people are doing it. For whatever reason.
Yeah.
And I believe it's a psychological reason. I really do. I think it's troubling. There is two genders, male and female, period. And anybody that disagrees with me, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Oh, well, you can't say that. Well, I'm fucking saying it. There's two genders, male and female. That's it. I don't believe in any other genders. If you have a penis, you're a dude. You're a man. If you have a vagina, you're a woman. And yes, I'll even consider a vagina that's been manually created, if you know what I mean. But it's very plain and simple. It really is. There should be nothing complicated about this. Male or female, period. Now, on the same side, this person going ahead and basically doing stupid shit by filing a Facebook post. Just keep that shit off your Facebook. You're just bringing bad attention to your freaking your freaking hair lab. This is
it
not. It
brings bad attention in one area, but then the people who are Christian who don't believe in that and agree with them might flock to them because of it.
Make a good point, actually. You make a good point.
You know, it's that, and then that's the way it always is with stuff like that. It's like, okay, yeah, you say a statement that's really polarizing, you know, where you've got two sides that are completely opposite, but yeah, it might lose you business on one end, but it might increase you on the other.
But why take that risk? Because right there, you're saying, listen,
where is it located?
It's in Michigan.
Oh.
But
I was going to say, if it's like in the Bible Belt, oh, they're going up.
Oh, yeah,
they're
guaranteed.
not going down.
Oh, yeah, you're not fucking around with these people. There's no transgenders in the Bible Belt. What are you talking about? They don't exist. That's like
they might, but they ain't talking about it.
That's like those. That's like those states that don't do abortions. They don't do transgender surgeries in these states. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that doesn't mean that they didn't move from somewhere else.
Yeah, true. Why would you though?
Well,
for just reasons.
Yeah, try that in a small town.
We're talking about. I forget who the fuck the singer was. It was
Jason Aldean.
Jason Aldean, thank you. He was he wrote this song "Try This in a Small Town." It's all about hate, race, and everything like that. To one example, somebody getting carjacked, nobody did anything about it. But if you did it in a small town, people would be kicking your ass right then and there. So, and it's like it was a really polarizing song, but it spoke a lot of truths. It's like, listen, people in a small town, they're going to band together. They're going to go ahead and look after each other. People in a big city, they don't give a shit. Just leave me alone. Let me go back to my house and sit and chill. They don't care. But if you're in a small town, you know people. And that's what the song was all about. It's like, you try to go ahead and get carjacked in this small town, and you got Alex over there, you got
Billy
Jason
Bob.
over here, Billy Bob, Jamie Lynn, all coming down there just to kick your ass, and they all know you. But you see this, but
they know your mom, and your dad,
and where you grew up and what you eat,
what high school you went to.
I'm sorry, being in a small town, I couldn't do that. I need my privacy. I need to be with a lot of people in a big city. I need my privacy.
They know where you live.
They know and how you sleep. They're like Santa Claus.
Yeah, but I mean,
like this Facebook post though. Honestly, why would you? First off, I understand she's making a point. Making her point on there. But also, again, the negative reaction may be, and we don't know this. You're right. She may get attention, positive attention from people that have very strong Christian beliefs. Yeah. But how do you know it sounds more negative than anything? So it's automatic. I mean, you may find this would be the diamond in the rough.
There are enough people
there's
who
more risk,
would
though.
be against it.
There's more risk, though. That's what I'm saying. And obviously, this is not one of those Bible thumping states because they passed a law like this.
Right.
Trust me, you go to one of those states in a small town, they're not passing this shit.
Yeah.
They're looking at it and they're wiping their ass.
Well, and that was why I asked where it was located because, like, Alabama, Tennessee,
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Alabama, I think you say transgender, you vomit. Just saying.
Like, everybody's going to be, well, okay, yeah, I'm with them.
Yeah. I'm over here with them. This is actually a good story, and I very much enjoyed this. Just seeing the topic there. A surgical robot helps a paralyzed man walk again. This, again, very, very nice story. A Fort Myers man down here in Southwest Florida.
Oh, cool.
Recently put a surgical robot to the test, and his future is in the hands of science and faith. Over the years, tree trimmer Noah Higgins carved a niche, pruning the tall palms that dot the Southwest Florida landscape. But one of them, a 20-footer, almost did him in. He shimmied up the tree only to come crashing down. He says, I wasn't trapped in, so I went flying on my back and landed in the grass. Thank goodness, but I broke my back. I was rushed to Gulf Coast Medical Center trauma unit, still grasping the seriousness of the injury. He came in paralyzed from the waist down, could not move or feel his legs, complete spinal cord injury. He had burst a vertebrae in his back, compressing in the nerves. This is according to Dr. Michael Fomke, who is the neurosurgeon there at Lee Health. The surgery requires a very invasive and extremely bloody surgery, that he says. However, Higgins' religious beliefs ran counter to a big spine surgery, and he wouldn't budge. That's when the solution appeared. Lee Health had a new neurosurgery robot using one arm, inserting instruments through a small hole. It was meant to navigate small spaces. A big benefit is there is much less blood loss because the robot arm can contort ways a human can't. The doctor had used the robot several times before. He says that we used the robot on him to do a very minimally invasive procedure with virtually no blood loss. I was able to restore and reduce the fracture back into normal alignment, and he made a full neurologic recovery. Science guided the surgeon's hand, and faith guided Noah's conscience. It proved to be a perfect pairing. Higgins says, initially he said, you're never going to go to work again. You're never going to walk again. Within a month, I was walking.
Wow.
He's looking upward now, working on trees again, thankful to a second chance. So that is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You suffer from, if you're paralyzed with a broken back.
Not always, but
there's a lot. There's a lot more hope now with this robot.
Yeah.
Like I said, it can get to spaces that a human hand can't.
Yeah.
So I think that was really awesome, and how that all worked out for him. He's walking again. He's got a new lease on life. He doesn't have to sit in a wheelchair. And
I can't believe he wants to go back to trimming trees, though.
Well,
after
that's what he does. I mean,
yeah, but I'd find a new occupation. It was me.
Well, now that I know there's a robot that can fix my fucked up back, let's do it. It's like, all right, listen. If I ever need you again, I'll call.
Lightning doesn't strike twice, okay?
Well, then see, what you just said, lightning doesn't strike twice. That means he's not going to fall again.
Or he is, and they're not going to be able to fix it.
Well, let's look at the positive now, honey, dear. This is supposed to be a positive, uplifting story.
I mean, he's climbing up in those palm trees.
Listen, he's probably getting paid a good amount of money too.
Well, yeah, I don't doubt it, but it's a risky business.
Yeah, risky business, like Tom Cruise sliding in his underwear.
A lot riskier than that.
Well, yeah, I get that. But he's done it for how long? And it's like, all right, this accident obviously is a bad accident. Don't get me wrong. But, now that he's learned about it, the only thing is confidence. Obviously, he still has confidence in it because he wouldn't be going back again.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll find another way. Maybe he'll have a robotic arm to trim out the tall trim.
Go.
There you go. Get a robotic arm. Hey, listen, doctor, can I use this robotic arm that saved me in my back? I need to trim some trees. I need to contort it to a height that I don't want to go up again. But no, congratulations. That's awesome. I'm so glad that he has another chance to go ahead and walk again, and he doesn't have to be, confined to a wheelchair or whatever he was going to be confined to.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
amazing.
he's not paralyzed. So that's great. There is Thanksgiving dinner that's coming up, of course, next week, around this time. But there are 8 store-bought stuffing mixes that are actually better than what you can do from scratch. 8 of them.
8.
Yeah, 8 of them. And I'm going down the list, and it's like, well, some of these are kind of like, Anyway, number 8, Trader Joe's gluten-free stuffing mix is one of them. Gluten-free just, again, makes me want to, gag.
Well, actually, I had some cupcakes. That baby shower I went to
Yeah.
a while back. The cupcakes were gluten free, and they were actually pretty good.
Oh, cool. All right.
They're making some decent stuff gluten free these days.
Well, I heard the same thing with Impossible Meat. Is they're perfecting that? I don't know. That just gives me the willies.
Yeah,
I don't want Impossible Meat.
No, that's impossible for me.
It's impossible to enjoy Impossible.
But yeah, they're doing some pretty good things gluten free anyway.
Number 7, Trader Joe's cornbread stuffing mix. Now, cornbread just
That
says
sounds good.
yum.
Sounds good to me.
Yum. Number 6, Williams Simona, that's the brand, cranberry and wild rice stuffing mix. Just too much going on there. I mean, cranberry, wild rice, I get it, but I don't know, too much. It doesn't sound like the normal stuffing. Because stuffing for me is like, dried up bread.
Well, but if you've got cranberry in there, that doesn't sound too bad. I mean, you make your sandwiches. I'm weird.
You are weird.
I put cold stuffing on my turkey sandwiches.
That's not that bad. Come on.
And
Especially if it's my stuffing.
sometimes-
My stuffing is usually tender still.
Well, no, I don't use your stuffing for that
Oh, kiss my ass.
because it's got chicken in it. So I just use the other one. But anyway, and then I put a little bit of cranberry sauce. It's all gelling together.
It's jelly in the cranberry
it's
sauce.
good.
It's a gelled cranberry sauce, yeah. All right,
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Number 5, Martin's, the name of the brand. Martin's potato bread soft cube stuffing.
You got me there. I love Martin's potato bread.
There you go.
Oh,
I got to find this,
that
actually.
is the bread.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that in a stuffing? That bread is so soft and moist.
Stop. You're making me
It's
come.
moist.
You make me, yeah.
Moist.
Number 4, William Simona, again, organic classic French bread stuffing mix.
See, French bread tastes. French bread is the complete opposite.
Yeah,
of
it's
the-
tough. It's
yeah,
like,
it's tough. It can be kind of dry.
It's like a crouton.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. But I think once it's cooked, I think it softens
Well,
up,
the
doesn't it?
inside is softer.
Yeah.
Is doughier, but still, I
Yeah, I
feel
don't know.
like.
I would
don't know. Well,
honestly, I'd have to try it.
a crusty bread though can make a good stuffing.
I would have to try it.
Yeah.
Honestly, let's not like
Yeah.
the cranberry and wild rice. I'd have to try it. I'd have to see what it's all about because honestly, I've never tried it. I never tried a wild rice and cranberry stuffing, so it's always something to take a look at. John, what's up?
Did you hear her?
I heard her.
She said moist.
She
I
did.
did. I said it several times.
Yeah, I told her I was about to come too, but she said, you want to keep it moist. So
But I like her
Moist.
idea. I love cold stuffing. That's
Oh.
yummy.
And you put it on
Yummy.
the turkey sandwich, and it just gives it that extra.
stop. You're about to
Yeah.
come too. You're about to orgasm. Stop
The
that.
only thing is, I don't do cranberry sauce though.
Really,
Oh, really?
John? Let me
I
ask you.
get used to it. It was a recent thing for
Yeah,
me.
John. Let me ask you this: do you like cold pizza?
I do.
Okay, so that I see the similarities: cold pizza, cold stuffing. See, I like to warm up my stuffing. I really do.
Yeah.
Do you like cold
Cold
pizza? though?
turkey.
Not really.
I thought
Cold?
you'd eaten
I
cold
used
pizza
to like
before.
cold. I used to like cold beer, but it's been 15 years plus. So now I think.
I don't
hot
like any
coffee.
beer.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
beer touches my wife's lips.
You know?
Unless it's off of
Every time I
his.
go to, every time I go to a casino, in between slot machines, I sit there watching my girlfriend play. All I can smell is stale beer. It makes you want to vomit.
Oh God, yeah. Stay away
Anyway,
from that.
What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving anyways?
I'm going up to my
Going
cousins.
somewhere? Staying
Yeah,
home?
yeah. We're going up to
Cool.
my cousins.
Right on. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. You're watching this place. They're going away?
No.
Oh,
They're
no,
going
they're
to
gonna
be
be
there.
there.
They're going to be there. We're staying up overnight on Wednesday. So no
Right on.
no show
Good
next
deal.
Wednesday.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Oh yeah, I know.
All right.
Definitely.
Have a good night, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
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 All right, John again. I think that's the hat trick. 3 calls today. A couple of them were kind of bullshit, but that's what it is. All right, we're at number 3 here. This is Pepperidge Farm making the list. Herb seasoned classic stuffing.
Okay.
Okay, that's basic. I mean, why would it be so high?
classic.
It's just stuffing. I don't know.
Anyway.
Number 2, Stovetops cornbread stuffing.
Okay.
And number 1, Stovetopped turkey stuffing.
Well, that's what you use, isn't it?
No, I use
Oh,
the
no,
chicken.
The chicken one.
Yeah, because I have make it with the chicken.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, see, the one I do is a stovetop recipe. So what I do, it calls for like 1.5 pounds of chicken breast, combined with a half cup of sour cream, and 1 can of cream and chicken soup, and one, I think it's like a 10-ounce bag of frozen veggies, the small bag of frozen veggies. It doesn't matter which veggie you use. You can use corn, peas, carrots, mixed vegetables. I've used it all. And then, of course, the stovetop. Mix it all together, put it in a casserole dish, put it in the oven, 400 degrees, 30 minutes. It is yum. And honestly, if you want it even creamier, and I'm saying this not nasty, add in a little bit extra of sour cream. Like instead of a half a cup, maybe do 3/4 of a cup. So I always use a little bit extra. That's why it gets so creamy. So
Yeah,
moist.
you like it creamy, don't you?
Moist.
You like when it's creamy?
I like it when it's creamy. Like when anyway. So, all right, let's cut to a break. We didn't get a chance to get to the Disney stuff. We'll get that on Monday. And I will throw some songs out there. We got some good news coming up your way. So I want you to hang in there with me. We got Gash. Excuse me, no, I take that back. Glitter Trash, Crucify Me, will be playing along with Circus Asylum. Yeah. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll come back. Alyssa's Good News, and we'll close out the show right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Wrapping up the show with Alyssa's good news after a short break.
Crucify!
tomorrow. And that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on a teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but now I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video.
What is
for credits?
I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Search The Charles Richardson Show.
All right, we're here. We'll do it live. That was like one of the best clips of any. If you were any type of fan of just like off the cut clips, like the ones that never made it, that is like one of the funnier ones, one of the more viral ones that Bill O'Reilly has ever done. Which I don't even think he's on the air anymore. Anyway, let's get to good news. Get us out of here with Alyssa.
A determined hound leads owners down to a cat stuck down a 100-foot mine shaft for 6 days.
Interesting.
Hang on a second.
I'm hanging.
A dog's keen nose led a resident of Cornwall to a mine shaft where 100 feet down, her cat, Mowgli, was lost and alone for 6 days. Mowgli,
Mowgli.
like Jungle Book.
Yeah, well, that's what I
It's
thought
exactly
it was.
like
I thought
that,
it was
yeah.
Mowgli.
No, Mowgli. Mowgli.
Oh, okay. I've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time.
All
anyway,
right.
Go ahead.
Mowgli's owner, Michelle Rose, told the BBC she had almost given up hope of finding her missing pet, but superstar Daisy was persistent in getting Rose to follow her. These must be Disney fans. Rose adopted both Mowgli and another kitten named Baloo last December and gradually introduced them to Daisy, who became matriarchal and very protective of the kittens. When Mowgli went missing, it must have been hard on the pooch. The BBC report doesn't say what attempts were made to find the missing cat or what she and her dog were doing near the old Prince of Wales mine works in Cornwall, but it was there after 6 days that Daisy started going berserk, leading Rose to an old opening in the mines. She realized that Daisy was showing her, and she immediately called Cornwall Fire and Rescue Service, but it was too dark that day to do anything. Sorry, there was an ad in the middle of the article.
Oh, yeah.
The next morning,
RSPCA
animal rescue officer Stephen Findlow came out to the mines and spotted Mowgli, who was 100 feet down and remarkably uninjured. More rescues. Pulling Mowgli to safety, the kitten was greeted by its compatriots and relieved owner. Without Daisy doing that, Mowgli would still be down there, that's for sure, Miss Rose said. She was persistent in making me follow her. It was amazing. That's it.
Right. Cool. Very nice. Thank you very much for another great good news story.
It's like a Lassie thing.
It
Jimmy's
is.
stuck in a well.
I know.
Mowgli's stuck in a well.
What's that? What's that, girl? Row, 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 row. You want a bone? Row, 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 row. Oh, I'm sorry. You want a treat? Row, 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 row.
You're getting Toodle's attention over here.
I'm getting all dogs' attention here. All right. Well, good thing is we're about ready to close out this freaking show anyway. So, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, listening in. Once again, no show next Wednesday, but we will be back Monday. Monday, 8 o'clock. Yes, here's Toodles. She is, oh my God, get the fuck out of here. Please. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Search The Charles Richardson Show. We're available on all social media. Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you go ahead and like the show, share the show, do everything you can to promote. We need listeners badly. All right, we're out of here. Take care, everybody. We're we're out of here, Toodles. Bye-bye.
But now the sun don't hurt me. It blinded me permanently.